So they hate her. They don't just dislike her. They don't just find her a little bit annoying. They don't just want her out of their business and out of their life. They hate her. Yeah, I'm talking about Ted Sarandos's wife, Nicole Avant, who I have said for some time cannot stand the way that Meghan has used the fact that they have this interracial marriage and that Meghan thinks that's a reason why she can continue to treat Netflix terribly. But it's not just the Sarandos family. It's the Kardashian family. It's the Bezos family as a result of Meghan's snobby treatment of Lauren Sanchez. What a mistake that was. And it's...
She wanted Hollywood. Hollywood wanted nothing to do with her. And now, the most powerful women in the entertainment industry have made their verdict crystal clear. Not in whispers, not in vague side eyes, but in the kind of cold, calculated silence that ends careers. This isn't gossip. This is a coordinated withdrawal. And Meghan Markle never saw it coming. Let's set the scene. 5 years ago, Meghan and Harry arrived in California with a promise. Royal glamour, progressive brand, billion-dollar potential. Netflix signed them. The Kardashians welcomed them. Anna Wintour was in the picture. Jeff Bezos' circle was within reach. The doors were open. Every single one of them is now
Anna Wintour too. And Alison Boshoff, the Daily Mail's editor-at-large, has just revealed in the most scathing of details why these women have turned so badly on Meghan Markle. And of course, we have reported so much of this over the past few months, but actually bringing it together with this level of detail is absolutely shocking. So we're going to get analysis from Brittany, editor of the Royal News Network, in just one moment.
The Daily Mail's Alison Boshoff just dropped a report so devastating.
And influential protectors who could unlock a life of commercial plenty. Speaking to sources in California, the source is one of wall-to-wall fallouts and alienation. Put simply, it means in the circles that matter, Meghan and Harry no longer have any bridges left to burn. One source says they have truly lost the plot. I hear she's spiraling badly because she knows nothing is working. The whole thing about her as ever selling out isn't true anymore. I don't think either of them are happy. The source tells me they believe the couple's problems are worse than many suspect because of Meghan's and Harry's unfortunate habit of falling out with the very people who could help make a go of things financially. And then we get to the specifics.
So meticulously sourced that even the most seasoned royal watchers were floored. And the details? They read like a Hollywood horror story. Except the monster is the one who thought she was the hero. Start with Anna Wintour, the most powerful woman in fashion. A dame. A woman who does not forget. Meghan chose to align with Edward Enninful, the British Vogue editor, instead of playing both sides. That alone would have been manageable. But Meghan also allegedly never returned borrowed items and refused to pay. Anna Wintour, according to sources, simply hates her, and she never forgives. Meghan has since also fallen out with Enninful. She backed the wrong...
This is really great colour. So we start with Anna Wintour. Meghan pledged her allegiance to Edward Enninful, which pissed off Anna. So that was, of course, the at-the-time editor of Vogue in the UK. The irony is, she's also now fallen out with Enninful. But the source goes on to say Anna hates her. Meghan doesn't want to pay and never returns things. Also, Anna loves the royal family. She is a dame. Anna would have hated how the Sussexes handled their exit from the firm. Worryingly for Meghan, the famously icy Wintour apparently never forgives or forgets. So even though Meghan's friendship with Enninful is also at an end for reasons which are still unclear, there seems to be no way for Meghan to return to Anna's good graces.
Then there's Lauren Sanchez, fiancée turned wife of Jeff Bezos, one of the wealthiest men alive. Lauren invited Meghan to events. Meghan declined. The reason? Sources say she thought Sanchez was trashy.
Then we come to Lauren Sanchez. And look, I know there's all of this stuff going around about the Met Gala and whether celebrities like Meryl Streep want to be there because of the connection to Bezos and Amazon. But trust me, Meghan wants to be there, okay? And Meghan looks at Lauren Sanchez and thinks, I want a little bit of what she's got. But a source suggests to Boshoff that Meghan has failed to make a potentially useful friend here too. And this is the key line. She snubbed Lauren before the Bezos wedding. Meghan was invited to things by Lauren and didn't want to go. She didn't want to be seen with her because she thought she was trashy. Coming from the woman who is more
The same Meghan Markle who had Getty Images pulled from a Netflix event because she didn't like how she looked clinging to someone else's husband. That snobbery cost her the Met Gala invitation.
trash than anyone, that is quite something. Then the Kardashians. And the Kardashians, it's a little bit more nuanced. I wouldn't say the hate word with the Kardashians, but certainly are they over Meghan? Absolutely. And Alison Boshoff agrees, saying the Kardashians have had enough of Harry and Meghan. They are over them. If you were trying to make a lifestyle business fly off social media, it would be useful to be friends with the most followed people on the planet. But Kris Jenner hasn't liked a single post on Meghan's Instagram pages since last year. But the piece de resistance is Nicole Avant.
It cost her a billionaire's inner circle. Gone. Now, the Kardashians. Kris Jenner hasn't liked a single post on Meghan's Instagram in over a year. In the influencer economy, that's a public execution in slow motion.
The wife of Ted Sarandos, the Netflix boss, and Boshoff reports, to be fair to Sarandos, he tried to help Meghan and Harry save face when he invited them to an event to launch the second season of the prestige drama Beef in April. Yet again, though, it all went wrong. Pictures of the couple were removed by Getty Images 24 hours after being published, even though Netflix had okayed them all. The theory is Meghan didn't like the way she appeared to be clinging to Sarandos' wife, Nicole Avant. My source is blunt about what is going on. Steady up. This is good. Nicole Avant hates her. So does Bella Bajaria, the head of content at Netflix, and Ted. As to why it's said Netflix came to understand the Sussex team were briefing against one of their executives, although it's not clear if that was on anyone's orders. A source says unless someone is of use to them with money or unwavering attention, then the Sussexes always fall out with them. They are worse at dealing with people than they are with business. And that's saying a lot.
And Netflix? Bella Barcia, head of content, hates her. Nicole Avant, wife of Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos, hates her. Sources say the Sussex team was caught briefing against Netflix executives. That relationship is not just over, it's scorched earth.
Surprise, Dan. And you got to think, for the last 6 years since Megxit, Harry and Meghan have roughly been in Hollywood. I mean, what have they done? What have they achieved? I mean, aside from their Woe Is Me documentary and Harry's book, they have not had one success among them. And I think what Harry and Meghan have done to their detriment is constantly sort of grift off all these people, utilize their private jets, their connections, and everything. But Harry and Meghan can't offer the same, especially as King Charles comes to the United States last week and Harry and Meghan are not around anywhere. It's becoming ever more apparent to the people who may have thought maybe if they were close to Harry and Meghan, they could somehow get close to the King Charles and the rest of the royals. But that's obviously just simply not true. And so I think everybody is just sick and tired of Harry and Meghan using them, and Harry and Meghan just really not having the talent, the skills, the ability to back up their word. They're constantly jabbering, constantly talking about how great things are, and taking credit for everybody else's work. The initial start of As Ever was all Netflix. All Netflix, it was all Bella, it was all everyone but Meghan Markle. And Meghan Markle took all the credit for it. And then she did finally get the company back because Netflix is like, we don't want this mess anymore. And her company is failing and cratering. And so I think the rest of Hollywood, they're just so sick of her. They're sick of the clinging. They're sick of the weird behavior and the demands. And I think Meghan thinks she's greater than everybody else because she has this title. And people are like, we have a lot more money and are a lot more successful than you. And I think people are annoyed by the ego, the arrogance, and the grifting, and they're done.
100% are done. 100% they are done.